What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another wonderful humid day in H-Town, baby. That's right, baby. We are back at the MoJo Ninja Garage and got another install for you. So it's not exactly what I planned on doing, but the weather ain't been the greatest, so I'm having to hold back on the video that I want to do. I'm still working on it at the same time too. But as you can see, we got the ghost up on the quick jack, so that means yes, that's right, baby. We are working underneath the car again. Now I got the idea to do this, mod, and got the noticing how his install went and how he described how it felt. Got me curious. So, you know, my boy Ron from Portland, man, I was checking out his video. So what I'm going to be basically doing is following his video, because he did a real good job on telling us how to do it. So I'm gonna follow behind this video, and I'm gonna get the Torque Solutions diff carrier bushings installed into the car. So with no further ado, let's get down to business, baby. All right, y'all, so we underneath the car. I already see a flag on the play. So if you notice, check back at his video, at Ron's video. He on their car, on his car, and whenever Cody did it, you know, Street Inspired, they didn't have this extra little piece back here where those bolts are, because the bolts I need to get to are right here. So there's this extra metal bracket right here. Look like it's like a weighted bracket. Don't know what this is. Don't really know if it is needed either. But I'm gonna take it off here, and I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna see what I'm running into right now, or if I can even use this or not. You should be able to, because it should go in there. It's just gonna make this pop out a little more, which I'm curious if it's gonna get closer to this sway bar or not. Hopefully not. Be off of here, and let me see what I'm working with here. All right, so I got it up out of there, and that's exactly what this thing is. It's like a weight. So I don't really understand why it's that way, but hold on, there's a couple of washers up here too. Oh no, that's not a washer. But the bushings still look exactly the same, so maybe we'll put those inserts in, and then we'll see if we can put this in on top of it and see if that'll work at all, if it'll give me enough space, or hell, I'm wondering if I even need it at all. But hey, if it's there, so we're gonna try and retain it and use it. So this is what we're using. These ones that look like this, because you got two of them that look exactly like this. These are for the back, and the other two are for the carrier. But I'm gonna go ahead and stuff these bad boys in there. I do see that there's a little rubber on there, but I'm gonna see if I can press these in there anyway, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's try and put this first one in here. Definitely taking a little persuasion to get that bad boy in there. Let me see if I can get this other one started in here too. Well, look like I have an issue. Looks like I'm having the same issue as them. far as cutting that plastic piece in there a little bit, because it's not trying to go in on this side. I mean, the bottom is going in fine. It's just this corner right here. So let me grab me a razor blade real quick and see if I can kind of slice that open a little bit. All right. Look like I'm having battery issues again. I'm gonna have to buy the upgraded batteries for this camera. But I was able to cut the little plastic that's in there. I mean, that little rubber that's in there. Try and make this easier to go in there. It's still trying to give me some crap. Let's cut it a little bit more here. Now, along with these goes this washer. So what I'm going to do here is to try and push this thing in. I'm going to use the nuts to finish pushing these things all the way in. And then I try and put that other piece in there. I'll put y'all on the time lapse. So it looked like I was able to get it in there, but you know what? I didn't tell y'all these are 17mm bolts. My bad. Now I'm gonna see if I can fit a torque wrench in here. If not, I'm just gonna muscle this thing in here. Oh wait a minute, it fits in there. So the torque spec on these is 44.1 pounds, and you might as well kind of go a good 45 and it'd be fine. But let me get this thing torqued on here. Well, I got it at 44.4. That's it. That's it. 44 foot-pounds. All right, so well, the back half is done. Now let's go and drop this carrier. All right, y'all. So here we go. Right here, we have pretty much the same thing. Oh man. 17mm bolts. We got the bolts here, which you're gonna have to hold with a wrench, and 17mm nuts here, and two 17mm nuts right here as well. So that's 4 things that has to come off of this thing before we can get it off. Alright, so we got the carrier out. So now, this part right here is what points towards the front of the car. Alright, so now this would be your passenger side and this is the driver's side. So it's the driver's side that actually needs these two bushings. These are the ones that got the little flat spots, the two long ones, and then the curved ones on the side, which matches along with that. Okay, so doesn't look like mine is solid all the way through, so I have to, we got to slice into this thing, I think. No, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, it'll go through. Use my cheat tool here, my mallet. Hold on. Let me grab my scribe because that razor blade didn't get in there as good as I needed it to. The back side went in fairly smooth. This side right here is about to be a nightmare. Well, I can tell you right now, this is going to be a nightmare to get back into the car. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all. I'm not even gonna front, dog. That was hard, dog. That was hard. Trying to maneuver this thing into place. Not the easiest of tasks. But it can be done. And that, my friends, is a wrap. So now all we got to do is take this thing out for a test ride. But before we do that, I'm gonna change the oil, drop the car down, and then we'll go for a ride. So I'll see y'all then. All right, y'all, we in the car. I wasn't meaning to make this video too long, but I started the car and I didn't hear anything different. So let's get the rolling real quick. Let's see. Now this was gonna be a hard one for me to try and gauge because I got a lot of stuff already. But I will say that it feels when I press the gas pedal, it's it feels like it takes off a little faster. Now that on what Ron was talking about, how it bounced a little bit when you take off. Dang. I can see what he means. I mean, I was still kind of feeling, but now it's like when I press the gas, it just go. There's no hesitation. There's no like, okay, go. It's just immediately go. So I haven't done any hard pulls just yet. Let me see. Dang. Yeah, I kind of get it. These are just my first impressions getting on the car, and god dog it, there's a big old truck and it's a 2-lane road. But my initial thoughts on it, I can definitely feel something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But I can definitely notice a difference in how the car feels when I hit the gas. It's a more positive feel. Yeah, okay. So it feels like it's pulling harder to a degree, just for the simple fact that there's no give in it right now. So okay. So that is a small difference. I mean, let me have to ride on it for a little while and really gauge it to give you a really good review of it. But as far as for how hard it was to put on, woo! It's the Carrier that was pretty hard to put on, and that's when you put that those bushings in there to make that one solid. It's a bit of a nightmare, as you saw me struggling with it, but totally doable. Just got to use a little ingenuity, man, to figure it out and get it in there. I would rate that one about a 5, maybe a 6, just because it's pretty tight to get in there. And me, I at least had quick jacks to help me out with it. If you use jack stands, it'll be a little bit harder, I think. But it's not that bad of an install. It's just that little one part. And as we've seen that on the back part of there, it's a little bit, I had a little different component back there, a little weighted thing. I don't even know what that's for. I might have to look that up. But overall, not too bad of an install, pretty good, and it was pretty cheap. So, you know, I'll link it in the description and everything. Like I say, a lot of the info I got was from watching Ron from Portland's video, man. So I have it in the description. I think I already should have put it up on top of the screen somewhere. But appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this video, man. And till the next video, dog. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.